Imagine a house where the walls breathe. The air is infused with the scents of the wild forest, and sunlight, filtering through the branches, paints whimsical shadows upon them. Have you ever wondered if your home could be more than just a place to live, but a living entity, keenly responsive to the world around it? What if the familiar world of walls and ceilings concealed a secret, one that only nature could unveil? What if your home wasn't merely a structure, but a living sprout, an extension of the earth itself? Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the world of biomimicry, where nature isn't just inspiration, but the primary architect of your dwelling. We will delve into the depths of this concept to understand how innovations born from the influence of living nature can forever change our perception of home and life within it. Cast your gaze upon the world surrounding us. Look at the leaves of the trees, arranged in a perfect structure to capture sunlight. Observe the honeycomb, demonstrating incredible strength with minimal use of building material. Pay attention to the shells of mollusks, embodying elegance and efficiency. Every detail of this world is a treasure trove of ideas for a brilliant designer. These are all examples of the perfection to which biomimetic design aspires. It translates the principles, forms, and processes found in nature into architecture and interior design, creating spaces that are not just beautiful, but also functional, sustainable, and harmoniously blended with the environment. Let's imagine a house entirely integrated with nature. Like enormous leaves, its walls turn to the sun to capture maximum light. Through them, like the breath of the forest, air currents penetrate, supporting natural ventilation and creating an ideal microclimate. The roof, covered in living greenery, becomes a home for birds and insects, transforming the building into an integral part of the ecosystem. Forget about straight angles and monotonous surfaces. Organic forms reign here, inspired by the curves of trees, the waves of the ocean, and the shapes of rocks. The walls, smooth and curved, envelop the space, creating a feeling of comfort and security. The interior lighting mimics the play of light in a forest, creating mesmerizing shadows and highlighting the texture of natural materials. It feels as though you are in the bosom of nature, where everything is subject to harmony and natural balance. Inside this home, you'll discover furniture created according to the principles of nature itself. Everything breathes with life. Chairs resembling graceful tree branches, seemingly woven by the wind, tables mimicking the form of water-worn stones, and beds immersing you in the soft embrace of the earth. All materials are natural, ecologically clean, and recycled, carefully selected to create a unique atmosphere. Wood, stone, clay, bamboo, all are designed to bring you closer to the origins, to nature as it was originally. Look at the materials used in biomimetic design. Imagine walls as if sculpted from living clay, capable of breathing, regulating humidity and temperature in the room like a living organism, or floors covered in bamboo possessing incredible strength, durability, and a pleasant coolness underfoot. And what windows! They are made of bioglass, capable of altering color and transparency depending on the whims of the lighting, giving a sense of constant interaction with the surrounding world. A key aspect of biomimetic design is the harmonious integration of natural elements into the interior. Here, even the walls can be alive, covered in the emerald green of plants that not only purify the air, but also provide a sense of peace, as if you are in the heart of a wild forest. Waterfalls and streams, woven into the walls, fill the space with the enchanting murmur of water, offering a feeling of tranquility and serenity. Indoor gardens, where you can grow herbs and vegetables, not only provide fresh produce, but also create an unbreakable bond with nature. But how does it work? What is the secret to the effectiveness of biomimetic design? The answer is simple and obvious. Nature is the wisest of teachers. For millions of years, it has honed its methods, creating incredibly complex systems capable of adapting to any conditions. Biomimetic design draws knowledge from this inexhaustible source, embodying them in spaces that delight not only with beauty, but also with functionality, sustainability, and harmony. Imagine your home as a treasure chest with a secret. From the outside, it might seem ordinary, but inside lies an entire world, crafted by the laws of nature. This is a home that breathes, lives, and evolves with you like a living organism. It cares for you and the environment, not just as a nod to nature, but as an answer to the challenges of the modern world. It embodies the need for eco-friendliness, sustainability, and harmony, showing that you can create a space that is not only functional, but also healthy. Allow yourself to dream a little. Imagine waking up in a bedroom where the walls, like living beings, change color depending on the time of day, recreating sunrise and sunset. A gentle dawn transitioning into a bright midday, and soft twilight enveloping the room before sleep. You step out onto a spacious balcony where a blooming garden filled with fragrant herbs and exotic flowers perfumes the air. The petals sway gently in the breeze, whispering their mysterious tales. Then, you find yourself in the kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of fresh baked goods and greenery grown right in your home. You prepare breakfast, feeling a part of this amazing living space. Biomimicry design is not just another trend, it's a real revolution in the world of architecture and interior design. It's an opportunity to create a home that reflects your values and meets your needs. It's a chance to reconnect with nature, to feel part of something bigger than just walls and a roof. Compared to traditional approaches, biomimicry design challenges conventional ideas about comfort and functionality. It goes beyond standards, offering a completely new, exciting living experience. It's not just a choice of materials or shapes, it's a profound change in mindset, a rethinking of the role of home in our lives. Consider, for example, traditional ventilation and air conditioning systems. They consume an immense amount of energy and often prove inefficient, simply recirculating stale air instead of refreshing it. Biomimetic design, however, utilizes natural ventilation systems, inspired by how trees breathe, passing air through their leaves, or how termite mounds maintain a constant internal temperature by regulating airflow. This allows for a significant reduction in energy consumption and creates a healthier and more comfortable living environment, where each breath is filled with freshness, not dry, artificially cooled air. Or, let's turn to the question of lighting. Traditional dwellings employ artificial light sources, known to negatively impact human health. In biomimetic design, the focus is on natural lighting, enhanced by light-emitting diode lamps skillfully mimicking sunlight. This improves mood, increases work efficiency, and reduces stress levels, ultimately benefiting overall well-being. Biomimetic design is not just a passing trend. It's a thoughtful solution aimed at improving the quality of life in all its manifestations. It's an opportunity to create a home that becomes a caring ally for both you and the environment. The potential of biomimetic design is truly immense. It unveils new horizons for architects and designers, enabling them to craft unique and innovative spaces unlike any other. It inspires the pursuit of fresh solutions and a reconsideration of the familiar. It vividly demonstrates that the boundaries of possibility in design extend much further than one might imagine. Let's consider a few concrete examples. Picture a building whose facade is clad in a special material that skillfully mimics the structure of leaves. This material not only pleases the eye with its beauty, but also effectively absorbs sunlight, resulting in a noticeable reduction in energy consumption. Or, for an example, imagine a house in which a water filtration system, inspired by the intricate workings of kidneys, is implemented. Such a home not only conserves water resources, but also guarantees their high quality, providing its residents with clean and healthy water. Consider how biomimetic design might inspire you too. Perhaps you might wish to bring living walls into your home, perceptibly improving the air quality by filling the space with freshness and a natural fragrance. Or perhaps you're drawn to the idea of using natural materials, such as wood and stone, to create a sense of closeness to nature, to bring a piece of the living forest into the walls of your house. Or maybe you'll want to rethink the organization of the space, striving to create a more harmonious and functional home where every detail serves your comfort and inspiration. Your home is your personal space, your secure fortress, your unique creative laboratory. It should be a reflection of you, your values, and your aspirations. Imagine living in a home where everything is thought out to the smallest detail, where every detail reminds you of nature, its beauty and perfection, where you feel comfortable, safe, and inspired, as if you are in the very heart of a living organism. Your home becomes not just a place to live, but a source of energy and harmony, a place where each room is a separate world, connected to the others by a single living thread. Biomimetic design is not just a trend in architecture and design, it's a whole philosophy, a philosophy that teaches us to respect nature and live in harmony with it. It reveals that we can learn much from the living world, that we can create spaces that are not only beautiful, but also beneficial to us and the environment. It is like a deep dive into a world where form follows function, where nothing is superfluous, and where every element serves a common purpose. The time has come to ask yourself one single question. How can my home become better, inspired by nature? How can I introduce elements of biomimetic design into my space to make it more comfortable, healthy, and sustainable, as if transforming it into a cozy nest where you can find peace and inspiration? Biomimetic design awakens deep reflections on our lives, on interacting with the world around us, on how we can make it better, drawing wisdom from nature itself. Open the doors to new horizons. Immerse yourself in the exciting world of biomimetic design. Look more closely at your surroundings. Notice the unusual in the familiar. Feel the surge of inspiration, for now is the time to act. Think about your home, about every detail. Take a fresh look at it. Share your thoughts. Tell us in the comments which biomimicry design idea presented in this video impressed you the most. Was it perhaps something graceful, embodied in some interior element, or, conversely, something large-scale and conceptual? Tell us about the most unusual thing inspired by nature that you've ever seen in an interior. Subscribe to our channel to continue this exciting journey through the world of design, where we'll explore the boldest boundaries of what's possible and discover entirely new horizons. Stay informed about all the latest trends, immerse yourself in a world of inspiration, and admire the most unusual homes imaginable.